Before Ashurbanipal ruled an empire of iron and terror, one man lit the first spark, a conqueror lost in time. His name was Shamshi-Adad I, and without him, there might have been no Assyrian empire. In the early 2nd millennium BCE, Mesopotamia was a fractured land. The mighty Sumerians were fading, and new powers, Amorites from the west, were rising across the Fertile Crescent. Among them was Shamshi-Adad I, an Amorite chieftain's son. Born around 1808 BCE, he would grow to become one of the first kings to unite the Assyrian heartland, laying the groundwork for the empire that would dominate the ancient world centuries later. Shamshi-Adad's journey began in Achaladum, a modest city-state along the Tigris River. From here, he began carving out power during a time of regional turmoil, but his early path wasn't smooth. As he began to expand, the powerful city of Ishnana drove him into exile. He disappeared from the political scene, not dead, but waiting. It's believed he sought refuge in Babylon or Mari, planning. Years later, he returned not quietly, but with force. He retook Achaladum and made his way north to Ashur, one of Mesopotamia's oldest and most sacred cities. It was around 1808 BCE that he captured it and declared himself its king. Though not ethnically Assyrian, he adopted its identity and crowned himself as ruler of Assyria. In doing so, he began what scholars call the Old Assyrian period. Shamshi didn't stop there. His ambition stretched far beyond Ashur. He expanded westward, capturing Nineveh, then reaching the Euphrates to seize control of Turkey. His greatest victory came with the conquest of Mari, a vital trade hub along the river. To hold his expanding territory, Shamshi-Adad implemented a system of delegated rule. He placed his elder son, Ishmedgan I, in control of Achaladum and the eastern frontier, while his younger son, Yasmadad, was installed in Mari to govern the western lands. He did not merely conquer, he governed. His reign is marked by impressive administrative coordination for the time. Letters found in the archives of Mari show his keen oversight of daily governance, from troop movements and grain distributions to marriage alliances and temple construction. He ruled through a mixture of diplomacy, intimidation, and delegation. His political control stretched from the Zagros Mountains to the Euphrates, a true regional power, yet the system had cracks. His younger son Yasmadad lacked his father's force of will and strategic sense. Shamshi-Adad's letters to him show frustration, disappointment, and urgent commands, a father trying to shape a capable ruler in real time. After Shamshi-Adad's death around 1776 BCE, the empire he built began to unravel quickly. Yasmadad was overthrown in Mari, and Ishmeljugan struggled to hold power in the east. The vacuum created by his death allowed rivals to resurface. Humra of Babylon, another rising Amorite king, would go on to unify much of southern Mesopotamia, overshadowing Shamshi-Adad's legacy in later records. Despite this, Shamshi-Adad I was the first to dream of a united Assyria, and to act on that dream. He wasn't just a warlord, he was a planner, a builder, and an early architect of what would later become one of history's most formidable empires. Without his groundwork, the later glory of Assyria, under kings like Tiglath-Pileser and Ashurbanipal, might never have come to be. But history often remembers only those who lasted, not those who made the lasting possible. Shamshi-Adad I, the Amorite king who called himself king of all, deserves his place in the story, not as a shadow before greatness, but as the one who lit the torch,